Hey guys, 3P here with another video on what is the inconsistency of my YouTube channel. I want to start this video out by saying I'm going to be streaming twice a month, every other Sunday, starting on the 17th, a little game. And what the game is for is a giveaway for anyone that's participating. So it's pretty much Simon Says, and I'll be doing it once on Siege and once on COD World War II because not everyone has both games. And so what it is pretty much just your normal Simon Says. I will obviously be the host and I'll be doing all the callouts and shit. And then, you know, as people get eliminated, once we get to the last person, the person who wins, I will give $10 to. But it'll have to be on Xbox, which makes sense because you could only join my game if you were on Xbox because that's what I play on. But that's what I'm going to be doing twice a month from now on. So, games of Simon Says, once on Siege, and once on COD World War II. Like I said, you'll start seeing me stream that, so just be on the lookout for that. But what I really want to delve into for this video is just kind of a review of Blood Orchid. So, Operation Blood Orchid launched at the beginning of September. And I was super hyped for it at the time. I was excited for new operators and a new map. And then the new operators came out. And I was a menace with Ella. At first, my KD was over 3. It was just disgusting. I was crazy good with Ella. But then I got bored with her. I'm not sure what it was. I don't know. Her gadget's just not all that fun. And she's a pretty one-dimensional character, I would say. Legion always made me mad. He had those goddamn cargo shorts. Those shorts pissed me off like no other. I don't know what it was. And the toothpick. The freaking toothpick made me so mad. Like, everyone called him Soccer Dad, and he was pretty much the epitome of that. He probably drove a van. It was... I'm done talking about Legion. And don't even get me started on Ying. Like, she... it's like she's giving up those Candelas like... goddamn Christmas present. She's like, oh ho ho, Candela for you and for you. Like, they made me so mad. Just glorified flashbangs. They pretty much just ran out of things to do. Like, moving forward, you know, I'm not even going to talk about Zofia right now. I'm just not even going to talk about Ash 2.0. Just not going to. Also, I liked Theme Park the first, like, 2 times I played it. And then I realized it's actually the one map in the game worse than Skyscraper. I didn't think it could be done. I was like, Skyscraper is essentially AIDS, and there's nothing worse than AIDS. You know, you get AIDS and you're just like, well, Jesus, I would literally rather have cancer. Because if you have cancer, yeah, you know, if it's gonna kill you, whatever. But, like, at least people will still sleep with you. If you have AIDS, it's done. It's over. The only other people that have AIDS are just all dudes, and... I don't know about you, but I don't want to sleep with dudes. Like, so they spent 3 months, a little more than 3 months actually, with Operation Health. They got rid of the Polish map. They pushed back the other Polish operator. Whatever, you know, at least we're still getting the operator. But you'd think they would fix the game. And they didn't. Ash is still impossible to hit, along with Hibana and Caveira, and pretty much every female operator in the game is actually OP as crap, with the exception of Ying. But she's still talking about Candela for you, like, and it's insane. Like, you just can't hit those operators. I actually spent all 31 rounds of the MP7 yesterday in a game shooting at Ash, and thank Christ I hit her. But, like, I'm not joking when I say this. She wasn't looking at me. And all 31... It took 31 shots to kill her. I didn't even get a headshot. It wasn't like a last shot headshot or anything. I just hit her with, like, 4 shots at the very end. And I probably would have thrown my Xbox out the window and then, like, pieced it back together and uninstalled Siege had I not successfully killed Ash in that situation. It would have made me very angry. But, so there's that. The hit registration on just female operators in general is garbage. Check out this clip. Alright, so I'm Bandit here, right? I knife fuse. I I knife him. You see that? The blood comes out of him. Like, I would have to take a shower. I pretty much took a shower of blood. And this man turns around and kills me. I don't know what to say to that. There aren't words to describe how angry that makes me. It just shouldn't be. And there's this clip. Thermite opens a wall. I go to throw an EMP inside said wall, and the wall's still there. I place a breach charge on the wall, and then it blows open. Rainbow Six lobby. There are plenty of other problems, like taking out some of the best maps in the game from ranked. They took out 6 maps. Well, technically speaking, they took out more than that because they took out Yacht and Favela. But they took out a bunch of maps, and, well, no, they only took out 6 because there were 15 at the time, and they just took out Favela and Yacht altogether. But now we're just playing the same 9, well, 10 maps recycled. Literally, there was a time, a couple months ago, well, about a month ago, I played Skyscraper, and then I got thrown into a match of Cafe. These are all in ranked, of course, but the ranked match was weird. I joined in late, and it was the last round. Like, it was 3-1, and then my team won the round, so I was in Cafe for 1 round, went back to Skyscraper, went back to Skyscraper again, went to Consulate, went back to Skyscraper. And I like Consulate, but Consulate was the map after that Skyscraper. So I played Skyscraper 4 maps out of 6. You could argue 4 maps out of 5, too, because I was in 1 round of Cafe. Like, why? Skyscraper is hell. That's the only way to describe that map. I don't know how it's more balanced than a map like Hereford Base. The runouts on Skyscraper are insane, and everyone knows to take out claymores now. You can't even do anything on that map unless you're inside of it. But there's like 300 places to hide. That map is terrible. They need to take it out of rank. They took out Plane, my favorite map in the game. Whatever, it wasn't a balanced map, but it was so much fun. I always go off. Like, I'm not very good at 1v1s, but when my friends ask to 1v1, they know not to take me to Plane because they won't win. Like, they'll win on most other maps, but they will not win on Plane. I remember, I've had countless games, okay, not countless, but I've had multiple games of 15 plus kills on Plane. They took out Plane, whatever. But I also love Hereford Base. They took out Hereford Base. Like, why? That map was a solid map. It was very vertical, but it was a really good map. House, yeah, that map was actually hot garbage, but it's a lot of fun to play. Took it out of ranked. I don't even remember. Oh, Barlet U. Barlet U is kind of trashy, but you know, at least if we put those 4 maps back into the game, or into ranked, it's more variety. But no, Operation Blood Orchid, let's just take it out. Oh, another thing. I know this is like super touchy, but the music from Operation Blood Orchid sucks so much ass. Like, it's just this generic Asian music with no interesting parts at all. It made me mad, honestly. Like the Operation Health and the Operation Velvet Shell when I started playing, those musics were good, but Operation Blood Orchid, no. So if Operation White Noise's music sucks, I'm gonna be very upset. That's kind of my take on Operation Blood Orchid. I didn't really like it. I mean, there were good parts to it, I guess. Like 2 drones. That's pretty awesome. But other than that, I think alpha packs were introduced during Blood Orchid. Which I have yet to open like 1 for like almost the whole 3 months because I was like, alright, I'm gonna get to 100 alpha packs and then I'm going to open them during a live stream. I'm at 80, so soon. Other than that, I don't have much else to say. Operation Blood Orchid just grinded my gears a lot. They didn't fix a lot of the things they said they were going to fix during Operation Health, and here we are. I love this game so much. I got it in February. I have like 40 days played. Rip my life. But they're going to start losing players if they don't fix things. They won't lose me. I love the game too much, but other players for sure. You know, they have 25 million strong. But if they got to fix the servers, man. The servers. I shouldn't knife somebody and then have them turn around and kill me if a knife is an insta-kill. The one thing I will take away from this season, though, is that Ents was the champion at LAN. I am a huge Ents fan. I love Kantra, Ketty, and Shate so much. I was so happy when they won. Like, I spent my entire weekend, like, a couple people asked me to do things. I'm like, no, I'm watching Rainbow Six Pro League. They're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm watching Rainbow Six Pro League. It was so great. I'm looking forward to seeing them at the next LAN and then the Invitational. I'm super excited. But moving forward, hopefully White Noise is better. That's pretty much all I have to say. Yeah, like I said, I will be live streaming twice a month now, giveaways. Reloading. So chances to win $10, potentially 20, I suppose, each time. Look out for that. Look out for other stuff. That's about it. If you're new, feel free to check out other videos, subscribe, like, whatever. But 3P out, roll credits.